Okay, so ABN is at the Aircraft Interiors Expo in Hamburg this week. We've actually come over the road to the WTCE exhibition, which is all about the onboard services and catering. But actually, we're now going to be talking about clothing and uniforms with SkyPro. So I would like to introduce Jorge Pinto, who's the Chief Executive of SkyPro. Welcome, George.
Hi, thank you, and welcome.
Yeah, and thanks for inviting us onto your lovely stand. It's very natural looking, which is the reason for that. We'll talk about. First things first. There's two things in front of us here which are hot off the press. You won 2 awards just last night, yeah?
Yes, last night.
So both for sustainability. Explain.
Both for sustainability, yeah. And this is the. We are very proud because we invest so much to become the leader in sustainability and to receive the only 2 awards for sustainability is at home. We are very, very proud.
Yeah. So you've got one for reuse and repair services. So again, what explain what you're doing in terms of reuse and repair.
Most of the airlines, when we have some crews that left the company, the uniforms are quite new.
Yeah.
And why don't bring these uniforms back with the take-back programs, make enzymatic hygienization, repack again, and make them use and give them a long life.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We have these programs in place, and this can save around 30% in savings for the airlines in uniforms.
Yeah.
Have a massive impact.
So you're reducing waste.
You reduce your carbon footprint.
Yeah.
Reduce the necessity to produce new uniforms, and at the same time give a perfect uniform to each crew. It's not there is no difference between one reuse item and a new item.
Yeah. And the other award was for upcycling circularity. So this is
more complex.
Okay.
This is more complex. We organize and analyze the uniforms that the company is in the end of life, understand the quality of the fibers, and recycle the uniforms and bring the new uniforms to. We make pajamas, polos, jackets from the old uniforms. So it changes.
Yeah, it's a new kind of garment.
It's a new garment.
Using the same raw materials instead of.
You pick up from one type of raw materials. Yeah. Sometimes we have to analyze, because I cannot make from a blazer, a pilot blazer. I cannot make a new blazer. Mm-hmm. This is not possible. What I can do is make with these fibers. I can make polos. I can make handbags. I can make even trousers, towels, bags with these fabrics. But not exactly the same. From a jacket, from a pilot jacket, I cannot get a pilot jacket. I have to mix with another fibers, because uniforms is complex. Because the uniforms, I have to guarantee always the peeling resistance, the washing resistance, the abrasion resistance is at the highest level, because it's a type of clothing that I have to wear every day and have to have a duration.
But it's work clothing, isn't it? So it has to be durable.
Absolutely. Durability is key. It's key also, not just for. When you talk about sustainability, durability is also key. Yeah,
I see on the side over on the stand behind the camera, you're B Corp certified. That happened within the last year. So when I came and saw you last year, you weren't B Corp certified. You are now. What does that mean for you?
Means number one is our compromise not with profits, but our compromise is with making things in the right way, impacting the world in the balanced way, and treat our company people in the right way. Is making things with the conscience of others, not making just in a selfish way. Don't behave in a selfish way. To be B Corp is meaning we certify our behaviors in a very deep conscience, our impact in the world.
Yep.
And we want to impact the world, not just making profits. Yes, we need profits. We need to make our company, but we can balance profits with achievement, a protection of environment, and protecting people.
And the B Corp, so as you said, the B Corp thing is not just about the environment. There's a load of other factors that go into it, isn't it? Corporate responsibility.
It's about how we use energy, how we treat the waste, how we treat people, how we is the way we behave in society. Our company have a role in the society. We want to care for thousands and millions of workers around the world, but we do this with a conscious way. Not this conscious meaning that we want to doing this, reducing the footprint, reducing the negative impacts of what we are producing.
Yeah, and it's quite a challenging. It's quite a challenging accolade to get, isn't it? It's not just given to anybody. You have to go through a long process.
It's a nightmare. You pass for thousands of checks and balance and interviews, and you have to have the right people in your company. Yeah. And because to have the right behaviors and the right commitment to get this certification.
Yeah. It's very meaningful. Then
it's demanding.
Yeah. Well, let's go on to the product. It's sort of around us on the behind the camera again on racks and so. You've got a blazer down there. What's new? What's the innovation that you'll
Yes,
you'll
we have today. My blazer so far is made with a new material.
Yeah.
In wool base that for the first time can be washed at home.
Okay.
So this is very innovative because until here we have to wash the blazers in dry cleaning.
Right.
And this is a massive difference because it's very comfortable for each crew arrive at home and my jacket is dirty and I put in my washing machine and it's done.
Okay.
And this is something that is a game changer. I think
it's convenient for the crew. Obviously, the crew
absolutely convenient.
The crew get their uniforms. They then look after them, don't they? So how they present to the outside world is partly due to how they look after their own uniform.
But we also, because duration is also very important.
Yeah.
We also give. I'm going to show here. I have here a blazer from Emirates.
Yeah.
We supply Emirates pilot shoes, and I'm going to make some here. I put a little bit of water, and if I put here a little bit of water. Oops, I'm going to put. Okay, we have the water here. Okay, and the water is not penetrating in the fabric, so we just have to make like this. Oops, I have to make like this, and it's done.
It's entirely waterproof then?
It's completely, and this gives more duration to the pieces of uniforms, longevity of the uniform, with good looking. This is something that we are very, very, very proud about, and also help companies to maintain a great grooming and a great company image. Yeah. Uniform is the woman expression of a brand. And it's so important we organize the uniforms to express the brand of each company in the best way.
It's still a particularly important thing in aviation, isn't it? You look at everyone's when you see let's use one example, but you see the Virgin crew walk through an airport in their red. You know,
everybody recognizes.
Everyone looks.
Everybody recognizes Emirates or Qatar Airways or Virgin. There is a few airlines. It's very easy to recognize. Another airlines, their brand expression to people we cannot recognize easily. So we need to work. And a company like ours, we have the obligation to help the airlines to express their brand to people that reflect the values that create the storytelling of each airline to people. This is significantly important.
And I know, having come over here last year to speak to some of your colleagues, you see yourself as being a kind of full service partner in uniforms, not just providing the uniforms. There you go, that's it. You have you full service. Explain a bit about what you do outside of the actual provision of uniforms.
SkyPro main goal, our vision, is to be the most competent company in managed uniforms and leading in innovation and sustainability. So to achieve this massive vision, we need to have the algorithms that allow us to manage and understand the behavior of each. My shirt 42 white. I need to understand the curves of consumption every week to understand when the right moment to order. What is the main problem of the airline? They have massive investments in working capital. They have massive stocks they don't need. This is big footprint. To reduce this footprint and to protect, to stop draining money from the companies, we organize systems that allow to make the organize the uniform management from the demand side and trying to make inventories align with the demand.
Yeah. Okay.
Always you have the right sizes when you need it.
Yeah.
And this is to do this to make this happen. You have to have good systems, and also have to have. You cannot just working with one distribution channel, or you have to get one short distribution channel and a long distribution channel. For big quantities, a long distribution channel. For short quantities, so it's missing just one size 42 in your inventory. Why I'm going to buy 1,000 in China when I just need 30? So this is very important when you manage uniforms. And SkyPro, we have the technology to manage uniforms in the proper way.
So there's technology behind this.
There is a massive data intelligence behind this.
Yeah, and practically, I know you're based in Portugal and in Porto. Yeah, as a company.
And Dubai.
Okay. And the manufacturing of uniforms takes place?
We manufacture in Portugal, we manufacture in Morocco, but also we manufacture, depending of the project, we can manufacture in India, China, Vietnam, Bangladesh.
Right.
But mainly where we produce most of our garments is in Morocco.
Okay. And how many airlines do you work with at the moment?
It's in the number, but I don't know, but maybe 40 or 15 airlines.
40, 50. You've seen a number of them this week or today and yesterday. I know that because you were having meetings earlier today when we came across. What are the airlines telling you they're looking for? What are their demands for SkyPro?
We have a lot of demand, I can say. Okay, we have a lot of demand, and some of the most important airlines are talking with us. And we are very passionate to helping them to deliver great uniforms and make their crews happy.
Yeah, okay.
I cannot say because sometimes we are in the design, in process, in tenders.
But you can take them from like a concept of a uniform all the way through to delivery and then obviously managing it afterwards.
And what is magic, and I think we try, and this is something that we are trying to make this with most of the airlines as possible. We love design with the clients.
Yeah.
It's a lean process, step by step with the clients, until we have the uniform. Instead of having I design one uniform, deliver to the client. This is what I want. So I have to design again. No.
Yeah.
This moment we design with the client. We have the expertise, the technical engineering, but at the end of the day, we are designing with the client, and at the end, the client have the uniform they want.
Yeah. Great. Well, look, our time is up, but it's been great talking to you.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for inviting us over to the stand.
Welcome and enjoy SkyPro.
We shall. Okay, and we'll see you again.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.